The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Wednesday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama, and then on Friday.
And that game against the Kings, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to sharpen up.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Jaden McDaniels out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Houston, they've got Shepard. Kevin Durant is out there with Smith. Then it's Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5. And this early in the season, Doris, we're seeing some teams trying to find their way.
BA, very little set in stone at this point. Coaches are absolutely still tinkering with their rotations. You're trying to figure out which groups play well together. And then you also have the players, right? They're trying to drop off a little of the rust that accumulates over the offseason.
In transition, here they come! Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Fires the 3. Durant pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Shepard for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Now here's McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Here's Gobert. Deflected.
You're tough to keep your shot out of Şengün's reach. You know, he's about 7 feet.
Back to Durant. From 15 feet away, and the jumper falls for him.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Now here's Edwards, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Shepard. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 5, and stolen by Edwards. It's Williams, high post. There's the drive, and Williams punches it home.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Count it.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass the ball. 3-pointer. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Edwards. The 3 from Ball. Smith with the rebound. Pass to Shepard. To the inside. Şengün. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, textbook work by Şengün. Setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Now here's Ball. Coming off a 31-point game. Here's McDaniels. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Now here's Ball. Fires the three. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and soar over most any defender.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Pass to Shepherd. Shoots over Ball. Misses off the left iron.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by Houston.
Yeah, they battled at certain points, but once the game started slipping away and they fell behind, they just couldn't get back into it.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
Here's Edwards. After the basket by Houston. Ball outside. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Here's Shepherd. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Minnesota making a change here. Desumu's checked in. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. The Timberwolves in 2nd. In the 3rd spot, the Rockets.
One look at last season's shot blocking numbers, and it's clear that these are two squads that love to play the physical game down in the paint.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. And he gets it to go. Ball's got 7 points.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
Here's Thompson into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, what a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Ball. He's got 7. Nice move. McDaniels can't hit.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Down low. Here's Şengün. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I just love the ball movement.
Minnesota trails by 9. Here's Edwards. The 3 sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Houston will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Achua comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Durant. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepherd. Capella, the pass to Thompson. And here's Eason. He's covered by Dosunmu. Ball against Van Vliet. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Anderson's checked in for McDaniels. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Edwards, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Ball outside. Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. The 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by Houston.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Edwards, the pass to Ball. Anderson with a screen on Van Vliet. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while. But it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And Houston making a change here. Davison's checked in. Now here's Edwards. Dosunmu outside. Puts one up from 19. Good on the shot.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. They lead by 7. Pass to Capella. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Achua. Houston needs to get off the shot. Here's Van Vliet. It's tipped.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
Alperen Şengün's checked in for Houston. Finney Smith comes in for Davison. Ball with it. He's got 7. Anderson with a screen. From deep. Finney Smith pulls it in.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Achua gets the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Shannon's checked in for Minnesota.
Well, when you think of all the skilled big men in the league, Şengün is among the best. The kind of player you can run an offense through.
Eason with the ball. Dosunmu picks him up. And there's a 3-second violation. Minnesota trails by 7. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Shannon. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
From 9 feet, Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Edwards, that's good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Houston. They're up by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Alperon Şengün out there with Achua. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Tari Eason. And for Minnesota, Kyle Anderson is out there with Williams. Then there's Desumo, and it's Evans in at the 2. Just 5 on the clock. Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. Here's Achua. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. And for Houston, they've got Tari Eason. Alperon Şengün out there with Achua. Then it's Fred Van Vliet.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Floats one. Achua can't hit. Minnesota trails by 5. Desumo outside. With the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Here's Shannon. And a nice finish on the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Şengün. Good. And Van Vliet. Gets the assist. Şengün's got 7 points in the game. Minnesota trails by 5. And here's Desumo. Anderson with a screen on Van Vliet. Desumo, the pass to Anderson. No luck on that one. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 10.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Pass to Desumo. Launches it. Knocked loose. Kicks it out to Anderson. Desumo outside. Here's Evans. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperon Şengün.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 10. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Houston making a change here. Durant's checked in. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Pass to Achua. Van Vliet outside. Clock at 6. And here's Durant. There's the 3. Rebounded by Evans.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Anderson. McDaniels, a screen on Achua. Anderson drives. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, Kyle Anderson, anything but slow-mo on that one. Nice drive.
Durant against McDaniels. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Evans. Minnesota trails by 4. Outside McDaniels. Good on the bucket. McDaniels got his first points of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Durant, the pass to Van Vliet. Achua with a screen to the middle. Achua with the dunk.
Achua with room at the rim and doesn't hesitate.
The Timberwolves have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Now McDaniels. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. In the third spot, the Rockets.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Amen Thompson comes in for Van Vliet.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Outside McDaniels. Buries it down low. McDaniels got 4 points this quarter. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
And Şengün gets it to go.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Minnesota trails by 4. Here's Shannon. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Evans. Shoots over Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Amen Thompson. Minnesota shooting their first free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Shepherd, he's checked in for Houston. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Going inside, Shannon. Şengün with a steal. Smith against Anderson. Here's Shepherd. He's got 7. Jacks up a 3. Hits a three-pointer. And it's a 7-point Houston lead.
Well, this is Shepherd's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Edwards is checked in for Minnesota. Ball comes in for Shannon. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Edwards got 13.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
Now here's Şengün. He's got 11. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Achua's checked in for Şengün. Thompson passes to Durant. Oh, KD against contact inside.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Pass the ball. Back to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Edwards with some muscle.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Smith with a screen on ball. And here's Shepard for 3. Drains the triple. 13 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Ball. He has 7. Outside McDaniels. The 3 is up. Gobert. Oh, Gobert cleans it up. Wow.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Thompson outside. Smith outside. From the arc. And Houston, another 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Smith with the rebound. Houston leading by 11. Here's Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And Minnesota making a change here. Shannon's checked in. Now here's Edwards. He's got 15. There's Ball with a 3. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards has got 4 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, from the moment he entered this league, LaMelo Ball has been a high-volume three-point shooter.
Oh, LaMelo using his speed.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
And Houston is shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that ball.
One of those do-it-all kinds of players on the offensive end. The height of LaMelo Ball, 6'7". Boy, he's got a lot of advantages in the backcourt.
Both good from the line that time.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Smith with a screen on Ball. With the floater. And the layup is up and in. Shepard's got 8 here in this quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside, Anderson. Edwards for 3. Edwards on target.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
The 3, Durant nails it from 3. Durant's got 15 points.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Achua with the rebound. Houston leading by 8. 13 feet out. Pass to Shepard. Thompson with a screen. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. He's got 17.
Wow, Shepard is in the zone right now. Just having his way with the defense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Shepard. Here's Durant. And another basket for Houston.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Minnesota is shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
At the line for the 2 winners, Anthony Edwards.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The deep 3 from Durant. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's Houston up by 10. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage.
And now, and I know, glad you could join us, Brian.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Jaden McDaniels, Robert Williams out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's ball in at the point. And Houston has possession. Following the score by Minnesota, and he comes up with a bucket. Shepard's got 19 points.
And not only can he burn you from deep, Shepard is also skilled inside. Just great work there.
Outside McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Şengün.
The officials were right on top of that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite. So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Now here's Durant. Durant taking it in close.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Ball left side. And he gets that one. Ball's got 16 points.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Pass to Shepard. Launches a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Durant against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. What a finish by Ant. No mercy on that one.
Pass to Smith. Here's Shepard, hounded by Ball. Charity stripe shot. And it's Shepard missing. Minnesota trails by 6. Here's Edwards. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Durant finds Şengün. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Houston, 4th.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Ball with it. 16 points for him. Outside McDaniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Houston leading by 6. Pass to Shepard. Back to Durant. Now here's Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Shepard for 3. Edwards pulls it in.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Ball outside. Back to Edwards. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Durant with the bucket.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 7 points here in the quarter.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Here's Shepard. The three is up. The kick to Durant from downtown. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Houston.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
But Kevin Durant has the kind of handle and creativity to get by defensive players off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Pass to Edwards. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smith passes to Durant. Now Şengün. Here's Shepard. Back to Şengün. This one for 3. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Şengün.
Yeah, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
And here's Ball. He's got 16. Took the opportunity when he saw it. McDaniels got 11 points.
Oh, Mr. McDaniels with the response. How competitive is this guy?
Here's Durant. And another basket for Houston.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Minnesota trails by 12. Outside McDaniels. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Minnesota making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Houston leading by 9. Pass to Shepard. The 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
McDaniels a screen. Ball with it. Guarded by Smith. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here they go. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota trails by 9. Stolen by Thompson. Chalk up 2 there. 6 points for him.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Now here's Ball. He's closely guarded. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Shepard for 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Shepard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Ball outside. LaMelo down the lane. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Amin Thompson. And Houston making a change here. Easton's checked in. And that one misses.
LaMelo, one of those guys at the top of the list in terms of excitement. This guy is capable of the spectacular.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Minnesota trails by 12. Pass to Dosunmu. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Dosunmu's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Brian, back to you.
Merci. Ali, thanks for the report. Here's ball. After the basket by Houston. Picked by Gobert. 5 to shoot. Ball no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
A nice shot by Smith.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Ball looks over the floor. Here's Dosunmu. Eason pulls it in. Houston leading by 13. Thompson outside. To the inside. Here's Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
And Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Achua comes in for Smith. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Amen Thompson. McDaniels, a screen on Eason. Edwards. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Durant. And another basket for Houston.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Minnesota trails by 17. Dosunmu outside. Looking to end the run. VanVleet with some nice D. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And the basket by Dosunmu.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
With that being his 4th foul, does the offense now look to target this guy?
Outside Eason.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to VanVleet. Back to Eason. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Dosunmu, right side. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Sohan's checked in for Houston. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Houston leading by 13. Here's Sohan. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Eason's gotten his first points in this one.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
Edwards against Eason. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Eason, pass to VanVleet, and there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
To the left side wing. Eason with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Sohan, no good. Minnesota trails by 13. Outside McDaniels. Fires from deep. Sohan with a rebound. The Rockets shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Achua with the dunk.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
McDaniels, a screen on Eason. Edwards. Look at Edwards just slashing his way to a strong finish.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
VanVleet outside. Uses the glass on the layup. VanVleet's got 12 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capital.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Houston up by 15. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Alperon Şengün. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Eason in at the two-guard spot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Edwards has got 33 points. Achiuwa with a screen. The open shot by VanVleet. And Berenger pulls it down. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. It's a 16-point game. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. Precious Achiuwa picks one up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Here's VanVleet. Pass to Eason. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution from Minnesota. Robert Williams.
Minnesota trails by 14.
LaMelo Ball.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And here's Edwards. Plenty of space. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. 37 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Now Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Ball passes to McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, McDaniels. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Sohan. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. And both free throws good for McDaniels.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Here's Durant, and Gobert with a block.
Boy, the long arms and size of Rudy Gobert on full display.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Timberwolves, LaMelo Ball. Taking 2 shots.
And so Ball nails both of them. Houston leading by 10. Outside Durant. Pass to VanVleet. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Edwards. 4-3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Durant for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. VanVleet against Ball. Pass to Edwards for 3. Ant-Man from the corner.
And that's 5 for 5. This fourth quarter has his fingerprints all over it.
Houston making a change here. Thompson's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's McDaniels, and he can't get that one. Eason with some nice D. Pass to Thompson. No one near him. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And it's McDaniels off the drive.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
To the paint. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Ball passes to Anderson. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Achua. Anderson covers. And that one's good. Thompson. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Durant. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious, takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith comes in for Achua, and it's Shepard in for Eason. Ball outside to end the run. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
And there's the drive. Durant looking around. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Edwards, that's good.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Here's Shepard. Over ball. The bank shot, no good. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Edwards. Thompson with a steal. And he finishes off the break with the lay-in. Thompson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Now here's Edwards. Back to Daniels. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got his 5th assist in this one.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Smith with a screen on McDaniels. Durant with the bucket.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Outside, Anderson. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, the response. Edwards, a 3 of his own.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Pass to Durant. Here's the 3. And Houston, another 3.
How competitive is Kevin Durant? You make a 3, I'll make one right in your eye.
Edwards against Thompson. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Clock at 6. Here's ball. It's hauled in by Houston. They led by as many as 18.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
That's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. They trail by 11. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Thompson. And he stays with it. Second chance effort. And another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Here's Shepherd. Fires for three. Buries it from outside.
Shepherd is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
Outside Ball. Shoots a three. From distance. LaMelo Ball.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Up top, Şengün. Outside Durant. McDaniels with a steal. There's the steal. Here's Shepherd, pounded by Ball. Now Durant. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Minnesota trails by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth. Now Gobert. Şengün pulls it down. Here's Shepherd. Right side Durant. He got it again! Sensational!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Beyond the arc. Şengün pulls it down. Houston leading by 13. Durant with a screen on Ball. Here's Smith. He launches. That's off.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Rockets.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Hits yet again! Wow! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Edwards, stolen by Thompson. And so it's Houston winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.